Well, hello, there, troopers, and welcome back to General Economics Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this first, on this first Wednesday night for us of 2026. That's crazy. That is crazy. We are here in 2026. Can you believe that? Sounds so futuristic. I'm still waiting on my, adamantium enforced kneecaps, which I could definitely use. Um, but this is our first show, our first live stream of 2026. Um, yeah, it's already been a couple of weeks, guys. Like it's been roughy start, to the year. But here we are. We made it. We're surviving. Um, and I missed you guys. So, first and foremost, I'm a little bit late saying it, but I hope that everybody had an amazing holiday season. I hope that you guys got to get some rest, got some awesome gifts, some awesome food, great family time, all of that good stuff. So, I wish you nothing but the absolute best for this new year. And like I said, yeah, it's kind of been a year already for us. But I hope everybody is doing great. I hope that your week is going awesome. And if nothing else, hey, it's almost the weekend. So again, hopefully y'all got a lot of hopefully y'all got a lot of new collectibles from Christmas. Let me know in the chat what did you guys pick up or what was gifted to you or what you end up finding at Ross, because Ross was just insane, people. All right. RossCon 2025 is one for the books. It was super crazy. All right. In case you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it if you check out our toy hunt videos over here on the channel, General Economics Bunker. For the past, like 2 months, it was basically just Ross all the time. And our first toy hunt of this year, it was basically going to be, like, oh, the sad reality of RossCon being over. But no, Ross still surprised us with a couple of finds. So again, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys check that out here on the channel. Now, going forward, 2026, again, many cool things happening this year, of course. I'm excited to share a lot of them with you. Some of them are still, not fully defined or not fully confirmed, let's say. But you know me, I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. Um, yeah, so I wanted to kick off, this show again, of course, for the new year. Last week, but it was kind of roughies last week. The kid was sick, so we had a rough week, to be honest with you. Also, couldn't really find the time or the energy, if I'm being honest, to do the live stream. So this week, he's doing a lot better and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I can't let more time go by without talking to my bunker bunch. I missed you guys. I really did. And so again, I hope that everything went well for the holiday season. I hope that y'all are coming back, supercharged for this new year, and I hope that 2026 brings you much success, much health, and yeah, why not? A few Star Wars collectibles, or a lot. I'm not gonna say no to a lot of new collectibles. But yes, so this year here on the channel, of course, we're gonna keep doing what we love here, talking about Star Wars. We are gonna be going to some conventions, of course. We're gonna keep going live like we usually do and covering some of the news. One thing I do want to do, to be honest with y'all, is get back to showcasing members of the community. So I'm trying to see how to best go about that. I kind of miss that. I kind of miss talking to some of the cool people that we have here. Sometimes even in the chat. Sometimes people that are starting up with new projects, or that they've been doing it for a long time also. So yeah, if you guys have any idea who you would like to see here up on the screen with me, to just get to know them better or talk about some of their new projects or even some of their old projects, why not? Let me know down in the chat, if you have any suggestions and if you think that would be a cool idea. Again, we're going to be covering a few conventions this year as well, and of course, uh you know the one thing I really do need to focus on is doing some reviews for the channel. I have a ton of stuff that I need to open and that I need to record and just post. And we are going to be working a lot more also on the room here in the bunker, man. We need to show it some love. There's a lot of stuff that I want to sort of rearrange. Um so yeah, this to say that I'm hoping to bring you along with that on my collecting trip again this year. I hope that you tag along. I hope that you find value and entertainment in it. And if you do, please don't forget to leave us your like on this live stream, to let the mythical YouTube algorithm know that we are kicking off 2026 just the right way. So yeah, like I said, a few new projects coming up, later in the year. Um, but I things that won't change will be, of course, our support for the community, our love of Star Wars, right? Those are always here year after year. So yeah, guys, good to see you. First of all, thank you again for joining us, everybody here in the chat, because I didn't really give you guys much of a heads up this time around. It was something like 10 minutes. So again, I really appreciate everybody turning up and not letting me stream out, into the void. So thank you all for that. And once again, happy new year. All right. Cheers to that. Quick pause. Mm, that's bubbly. All right. So what do you say? And we jump here into the chat because we already got a lot of people being pretty active. So even before the show started, we got Dark Blaze in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Saying hi. We got Juan saying hello there. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Best wish for all the bunker bunch. Absolutely, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. We got Ultra in the house. There wasn't a live, man. I just kind of decided last minute. You know what? I need to jump on. It's Wednesday. Gotta do it. Aside from that, what is up, everyone? Appreciate you, Ultra. Hopefully, you had a great holiday season. Luis saying hi. Hey, we got Chris. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Doing good, brother. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Keep up the work. Those droids that you've been putting together look amazing, dude. And if you haven't, everybody go follow Chris over on Instagram to show and Facebook to see his work. He does a lot of custom on the 1/6 scale, but this dude is a guru, all right? Like, he doesn't just do troopers. He doesn't just do aliens. He does droids. He does like Imperials, rebels, you name it. Like, this man has it all. So make sure to check it out. Same username as you see here on the screen. 1/6 Chris. So make sure that you're checking him out. Martha saying hi, appreciate you. Ultra with the eBay pickups. Nice. Dark Blaze. Um, saying definitely been rough. Lost house collection and cat stays before things. No way, dude. To a house fire and Christmas was okay. So are the New Year's. Keep it a heads up and headed in the right collection direction. Dude, I am so sorry, dude. That is so rough. Yeah, man. Uh I hope, like you said, I hope that you're finding ways to power through that, man. Dang. Yeah, that really sucks, man. I'm sorry that that happened to you. That's not, I don't wish that upon anybody, of course, but I'm really sorry. Ultra saying your Rust was a letdown. Yeah, man, but gotta keep looking. Rust sponsor for the channel. Yeah, I wish they'll find good whenever. Not anymore. Yeah. More eBay pickups. All right. And then 2026 will be your wrestling. Oh, there you go. Good job. The arts and kind of depressed for making a comeback on content only collectibles. I got now 3 mythics and a black series from the homies since the fire. dude. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm really really sorry that happened to you. But hey, man, at least hopefully you are okay at least, and that you can find a way, like I said, to move on, to power through, man. Um, Sorry about your cats. That really sucks. That would hurt me a lot. Yeah, the collection absolutely sucks. I would hate to lose my stuff, but you know, um, pets, right? Pets are definitely something irreplaceable. The collection, you can always work on getting something back, but yeah, man. Again, I'm sorry that happened to you. We got the Legacy of Nerd saying, "Yo, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you." We got Nico Harrison's like, "You've inspired me to be unemployed and smoke." You are funny. Um, Ultra saying hi to Legacy. Appreciate it. Thanks. Says one crazy. Yeah, for sure. Hello there, says Black Star 09. And Ultra saying hi to Black Star. Guys, also, you guys want to check out Black Star 09 again on Instagram, on Facebook for his awesome 3D printing creations. He's been doing a ton of stuff over the holidays. And yeah, make sure you check him out. Also, make sure you check him out if you were lucky enough to get a Home Depot Chewbacca. He has a very cool mod, in order to change the pose a little bit for it. So I hit him up for that. Um, and it's gonna be a improvement, on that Chewbacca, I think. So make sure you're checking him out. Same username, Blackstar09, as you see here. Hey, what is going on, man? Got the Spice Runners Lounge in the house saying, "Sup, everyone? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you." And also, I'm pretty sure everybody's following, the Spice Runners. But if not, check them out every Friday night. Um, Dark Blaze saying, "Yeah, trade everything for a cat swag." Yeah, for sure, man. Just trying to make a presence back on YouTube and change things around for the better. Yeah, man, that's the attitude. Also, guys, definitely go check out Dart Blaze here on YouTube. And as a matter of fact, why don't I just pull up your channel here? Let me hit you all with a link. Make it easy if I can find it. Come on, here we go. All right, so everybody, if you haven't, make sure to head out to this link that I'm posting here in the chat, and make sure you give our buddy Dart Blaze a follow and subscribe for his YouTube channel. So it's basically this one that you see here. Again, it's right here on the chat. So all you got to do is click on it, and then it will take you directly to his channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and check out some of his videos. Send him a message on social media. Let him know he's not alone. And again, dude, I can't say it enough. I'm really sorry that that happened to you. Hey, Eben, says Chris. Hey, Chris, says Eben. Um, I was like, we cats, skits on my flap and both disappeared and never came back. Oh man, I'm sorry. That really sucks, dude. Sorry about that, Ultra. Thank you. Yeah, man, for sure. Absolutely. Uh, we'll we'll talk a little bit more, man, after this. But yeah, guys. So again, I hope that everybody had a good holiday season. Again, Blaze, sorry, that absolutely sucks, especially during the season. When it's meant to be, a happy time, right, for most people. But yeah, I'm glad that you're still around, man. I'm glad that you're okay. Oh, also, I wanted to shout out a local. Let me pull it up so I can show you guys. We have a pretty cool place here in town. If I can remember how to do this. Here we go. So, guys, make sure that you are checking out Galactic Grind Coffee. This is a coffee truck, coffee food truck. I don't know what to call it exactly, but a coffee establishment with a very cool Star Wars theme. And this is from our friends Jens, um, from Legacy Custom Arts Diorama. So check it out. That's just an example of the cool stuff that they got there. And of course, knowing Jans, you know that it's gonna look awesome. So this is here in San Antonio, by the way. So if you are in town, even if you're passing by, make sure to check him out. Make sure that you um, stop by for an awesome coffee, as you can see and check out. This is his wife. So they got all kinds of delicious drinks, all obviously themed properly. So make sure you stop by. Also, again, if you're here in the city, they are now um, being able to deliver via DoorDash. So you don't want to leave the comfort of your bunker like I do, then go ahead and check it out, through DoorDash. So you can order yourself, some awesome brewed coffee here, and check it out here. So look at that setup. He just recently put up that Darth Vader helmet, by the way. But guys, again, if you're here in the city, this is the address, and I will read it off because I don't know it by heart. So it's 12223 San Pedro Avenue here in San Antonio, Texas, of course. So it's kind of close to the airport, actually, if that means anything to anybody. But again, guys, as always, Jan's doing amazing work. So the place looks incredible, and I'm sure the drinks are even better. So shout out to Galactic Grind Coffee. Again, if you're in town, or if you are at the airport, maybe you got a big layover, hop over. They're very close to the airport. So get yourself an awesome coffee here. Once again, Galactic Grind Coffee from a friend Jans from Legacy Custom Arts Dioramas. So very awesome. All right. Um, yeah, so shout out to Jans, for always killing it, man. He always puts out amazing displays. And him and his wife are working on this endeavor together, which is awesome. So hopefully they have much success. Um, tu- 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 tu. Let's see. Let's catch up here with the chat. Where are we? We got Full Metal Chat in the house saying, "Hot take: the prequel Jedi did nothing wrong except being too cautious." Okay. All right. All right. I'll bite. I'll bite. Let's see. Prequel Jedi. Okay. So episodes 1, 2, and 3 did nothing wrong except being too cautious. Hmm. Too cautious of what would you say? If you tell me like too cautious of them losing their status, their power, right, within the republic, yeah, I can see that. Them being too cautious with a misunderstood prophecy of the chosen one, debatably, yeah, maybe. Um, but yeah, let me know. What do you mean? Too cautious with what? Actually, Joe Fix in the house. General, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Ultra saying hi to Action Joe. Uh, Eben saying such a great coffee shop. Yeah, man. Whenever you come down, you got to check it out. We're getting some pretty good spots here in San Antonio for Star Wars. We got the real life perspective show. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, man. Much success. Action Joe saying hi to Ultra. We got our friend Mario from Coming Soon Podcast saying the Toy Hunter. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Dude, I see you out there, man. You've been killing it. I'm very glad, man. I see you working in a lot of movies. So that is awesome. I'm very happy, dude, to see you so busy. Um, Mario and I will be part of an event coming up, but I'm not quite ready to share that yet officially. But yeah, if you're in San Antonio around the middle of May, let's just say you're gonna want to check this out. Yo, look who it is. We got Will of the Force. What's going on, man? Thanks so much for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Wishing you a happy new year and a great 2026. Dude, right back at you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's good to see you. And hopefully, we get to hang out a little bit more this year. Um, yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. And absolutely, right back at you for 2026. I hope that you have much success. I hope that you have, incredible um, goal achievements. Also, if I may be so bold, I appreciate that little story that you shared. Was it today or yesterday? I'm sorry, the days blur. You were talking a little bit about content creation, and I really like the way you peel back the curtain, on your post, and I appreciate it because that resonates. So, thank you for that. As a struggling content creator myself, um, it's always kind of cool to see that bigger content creators like Will here, um, they still think about what to do, how to do it, what might work, what probably won't work, but I still kind of want to do it. That kind of things, it makes me feel a little bit validated, if I'm being honest. So appreciate you, Will, for that. I thought that was very, very cool. Let's see. Yeah, let's jump into this story. So, Black Star 9 says, did you see the upcoming changes to the Galaxy's Edge Disneyland moving to the original trilogy? Yes. So, with that, let me jump over here. Here, okay. And let's start sharing here. So, we got the news today that um, Disneyland, and they specifically said Disneyland. So if they've already announced Disney World, let me know because I haven't seen it yet. But earlier today, StarWars.com released this article basically saying that they will be updating their walking characters at Galaxy's Edge and Disneyland this year. More specifically, starting April 29th, 2026, you are going to be able to see Darth Vader and Imperial stormtroopers walking at Galaxy's Edge, which I think is the way they should have done it since day one. That's just me. And I'm sad to say I've never been to Batu, but now, if this is what they're doing with it, I am all for it. So here we go. April 29th, the Black Spire Outpost expanded its timeline, introducing elements from the original film trilogy. So, as a result, we're going to see some familiar faces like Darth Vader and Imperial Stormtroopers, including Han Solo and Chewbacca reunited the Millennium Falcon, and John Williams' iconic musical themes will soar through the air. So they're going in it. All right, they are going in it. Um, so yeah, so they opened back in 2019. As you know, it was basically a sequel era exclusively for pretty much what was it up to like last year, right? So was it last year? Let me see if they say here when they debuted it. They debuted a Mandalorian, right? The Din Djarin character. When was that? Was that last year? Does it say here? Mandalorian will soon be embarking on a new adventure. Through the announcement, we're getting a brand new mission beginning May 2026 for the Smuggler's Run, which is also pretty cool. Inviting you and your crew team up with Mando and Grogu. So basically, they are now including original trilogy characters. They're also doubling down, of course, on Mandalorian era, which is, shortly after Return of the Jedi, which makes a lot of sense because they do have a movie coming out this year. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's an actual Star Wars movie coming. Long overdue, if you ask me. But this May, we will finally have the Mandu movie, and I hope that it is amazing because we kind of need that. We kind of need amazing at Star Wars movies. Um, so yeah, it's I think it's awesome. I think it's absolutely the right move. Again, it's one of those that should have been done probably a few years ago, but hey, I'm happy they're doing it now. If you remember last year, also they added Luke Skywalker. He was more technically on based on his appearance on the Mandalorian, which again, very close to Return of the Jedi. But that that definitely riled up fans. So to see Darth Vader, walking the streets of Batu, I think it's gonna be amazing. So who here is going right on April 29? Who here is gonna be amongst the first to be able to hang out with Darth Vader and his troopers at Batu, at Galaxy's Edge on Disneyland? Let me know. Let me know. It's gonna be an awesome, awesome trip. That day is probably gonna be packed, of course. Now after this announcement, but man, I hope they keep it though. I hope they keep it. I hope they don't make it, like seasonal like last time. I think they kind of need to accept, honestly, that original trilogy fans are the ones that are really kind of spending the money, here at these parks. But also, again, I'm very curious. Has anybody heard anything about Disney World? This Galaxy's Edge out there gonna get the same treatment? I don't know. Let me know, because I thought it was very interesting that they made it. They made it a point to say Disneyland, right? So California, um, a few times here on the article. Let's see. Action Joe Fix Retromania on Saturday. Yes, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go this year. Believe it or not, I really want to. So we have a Retromania show, toy show here in a town nearby. It's called New Braunfels. And they always bring heat, man. Like they always bring really, really good stuff. So I do want to go, but more than likely we're going out of town that day. So I don't know. It's not close enough to me that I'd be like, oh, I can just pop in for an hour or two and then leave. It's still far away from me. So yeah, I want to go, but I don't know if logistically if it's going to help out. Sexy Flexi in the house. What is going on, my brother? Happy blessed new year, General. Appreciate you, man. Right back at you. Once again, thank you so much for being part of the Bunker Bunch, and thank you for being part of my life, honestly. Flex, for those of you who have the pleasure and the blessing of knowing him, is an amazing human being, and I cherish his friendship very, very dearly. Absolutely one of the best things to come out of me doing this, crazy YouTube thing. So thank you for that, Elijah. I really appreciate you, brother. Also, our last live stream of the year here on the channel was with Flex, so you might want to go check that out. We basically we're celebrating the 1 year anniversary of the passing of our gold leader. So make sure you check that out. We got some pretty good stories in there. When both Elijah and myself got to meet him and then got to talk to him. So it's here on the channel. Again, that was our last transmission for 2025, and I think it was a perfect one to end the year on. Let's see. Action Joe Fix says, I'm struggling right now with time, but I hit 500 subs. Oh, dude, good job, man. Congratulations. Where is my soundboard? Was this it? I hope this is it. Yes, that's it. All right. Congrats, dude. I'm really, really happy for you, man. That's awesome. Dude, it took me forever to get to 500 subscribers. Like, man, did it? I want to say it took me a year. I don't know actually, but yeah, it was a while. Okay, it was definitely a while. Um, and so congratulations, man, very very well deserved. And in case you guys haven't, let's see where is um Action Joe Fix. Here we go, and we're gonna make this easy. It's right there. Um, is it right there? Okay, yeah. Now it's right there on the chat. So please go ahead and check out Action Joe Fix. Great collector, great member of the community, local boy also. So um, it was good to see we saw each other last year, right? At Retromania, the last Retromania, and then we've missed each other on the next, few toy shows here in town, which is kind of funny because we do have quite a bit. So Action Joe Fix here on YouTube, right there is the link in the chat. All you got to do is click it and hit that subscribe. Let's go. Where are we? Where are we? Dark Blazing is so hyped for that. Hoping I can go one day. Yeah, man, me too. I don't know. I'm not so much of a like Disney park, connoisseur. But I mean, Galaxy's Edge, absolutely, I want to go. But yeah, I've never gone. Wonder if this is connected to the Star Wars Celebration coming next year. I think so. Um, the Mando and Grogu mission is obviously connected to the movie, right? Which makes perfect sense. But in case you guys don't know, for whatever reason, what Pablo is referring to is next year, 2027, we have the Star Wars Celebration will be held in Los Angeles. And it will be to celebrate the 50th. That's 50, guys. 50. The 50th anniversary of Star Wars A New Hope. So it kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense for them to start introducing OG trilogy characters in Disneyland, right, in LA. So people that are going to be making the trip next year for Star Wars Celebration, like this guy, um, would definitely want to go check that out, right? I mean, that's the thing. They're finally speaking to the audience, right? So this is a smart move. Again, I just really, really hope they're not gonna turn around in like 3 months and be like, "Well, that was just a limited time type of thing. Like it's not gonna stay." I really do hope it stays at least for a year. Happy blessed New Year, General and Bunker Bunch. Appreciate you, brother. Um, I'm stoked and hoping for Florida too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, again, I just thought it was a little bit strange that they didn't say anything about Florida. Sorry guys, have to go. Good night. Appreciate you, brother. Get some rest, man. I'll be at Disney World this summer for almost 3 weeks. Oh, look at you. Nice. Dude, yeah, I hope they do it then. I hope that you get to see it. Niño Grogu, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Saludos, feliz año nuevo. So yeah, I thought that was great, great news that just came out today. Again, via StarWars.com. So yeah. So again, who here is booking right now an April 29th trip? Um, which makes sense that they do it there because they want to work out the kinks so that for May the 4th, everything's running smoothly, right? So they're giving themselves about a week, to kind of get everything situated, to gotta work out any bugs, and then they'll be, full throttle for May the 4th this year. And then of course we got the Mandu movie at the end of May again this year. I'm so excited for that, man. I cannot tell you how happy I am to see Star Wars back in theaters where it should always be. So yeah, we yeah, we're definitely gonna have to hit that premiere as soon as we can. Paul says, I believe Disneyland is the only one to have Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Disney World only had the Kylo Ren and the First Order. Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't really get it. Like, why wouldn't you want to do it for the people in Florida as well, right? Or the people that go to Florida? Yeah, if anybody knows the reason, please let me know because again, I'm very curious to see why they make that distinction. And now the gap is even bigger, right? If you're adding OG trilogy characters, which is something that we've always wanted. Again, even before they opened Galaxy's Edge, we've always wanted them to have OG trilogy. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I really don't know enough of how Disney operates their parks to tell you guys why there's a big distinction between Florida and LA. Action Joe says Amanda Grogu are at Walt Disney World. Can't even talk. Now, like I said, I hope that that Vader and the troopers, make it out there, and Han and Chewie. Because yeah, I why wouldn't they want to do that? It's just, I don't know. It's a little bit strange to me. Um. Oh, I do want to cover. There's been some pretty cool releases here. I want to talk about. Let me. Let's talk about a little bit about collecting news. So I'm catching up on some of these that they were announced earlier this year. Again, this is our first live stream. Happy New Year again. So did you all see this one? This is the Hot Toys Savage Opress from the Clone Wars, and he looks so freaking good. Also, by the way, kudos to whoever designed this, um, like PR pictures, because this is absolutely the way to show Savage Opress just like mowing through some clone troopers. Look at that. Tell me that's not awesome. Dude's just sitting on the top of defeated clone troopers. There you go. Besides his brother with the throne of Mandalore, epic setup, and then obviously the big old fight with Darth Sidious. One of my favorite fights in all of Clone Wars, by the way. So the details, as always, look amazing. The weathering on the armor, man, that's what got me. Like, dude, that looks so good. Of course, his robotic arm and his regular arm from before he got it, you know, separated from his body. So you got covering all of the looks that we saw through the seasons of Clone Wars. This thing is gorgeous. Um, super cool. There you go. There's with, of course, Darth Maul from Mandalore and the Mandalorian. Um, yeah, so very awesome. Still with that like super generic base for some reason. I don't know why they can't just update that, but it is very cool. Of course, LED light up lightsaber, all of that good stuff. But they just announced this one, and I don't know why in my mind I thought they had already done this before. And again, somebody correct me if I'm, if there has been already this version, but so this is the Hot Toys TK Stormtrooper. Uh, Technically from the Bad Batch. We all know this one is based on the original Macquarie concept for the Stormtroopers, right? But again, in theory, this is coming from the Bad Batch show, and I like it. I really like this one. Um, if I can find one at a good price, at the end of the year or something, whenever it comes out, um, definitely picking this up. You guys know that I love troopers. Um, but this is, of course, the early versions of the Stormtrooper that we saw on Bad Batch. There it is, fighting alongside Imperial Commando, Imperial Clone Commando, if you want to get more technical, I guess. So there it is, perfect pairing, of course, like we saw on the show. So remember, these are the ones when they were finally conscripting the troops, and then we got this special exclusive edition with the poncho, with the goggles, again looking very cool. It's giving me like, kind of like mud trooper um, vibes. So again, the special edition comes with the poncho and the goggles. This one is super cool. Again, I kind of want it, and not so much because I'm a huge fan of Bad Batch, but because I really like the Macquarie, look and aesthetics um, that they might, that they are bringing, that they were based off of. 116. I think you might be thinking of the Rebels TK from Mondo. That might be it. That might be it, actually. But yeah, I'm super happy that they're doing this one. Like I said, kind of feels weird that they haven't now that I say it. But yes, very cool. And this one should be going up for pre-order. Hold on, when is this one? Whoops. This one should be going up a pre-order here pretty soon. Would be nice if they actually put a date, but we can always check out their website and see if they're already listed. I don't think they have, but maybe. Man, they got some cool stuff, man. That's why I don't like coming to their website, because they definitely have some awesome stuff. It's a bean with the lot cat. Like Concept Mall. Yeah. It's my boy right there. The floating rocks. God, looks good. All right. Sorry, I digressed. Let's see. Where is it? A Wolfpack Clone Trooper is also pretty dope. But yeah, I don't see. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't see it here yet. So if anybody knows when the actual date for pre-order is, please let me know. But definitely keep an eye out. I think that one's gonna be a popular one for that Stormtrooper. I don't even see. Do they have? Oh, here it is. Boom. I don't know why it's here, all hidden. All right, so 93 people are viewing. I'm sure all those 93 are from this show, so you're welcome, Sideshow. And so we got they got the collector edition that goes up for pre-order to ship between January 2027 and June of 2027. So you're gonna have to wait a year basically for this one or more. And the pre-order is 235, which is not bad, pretty standard. And the special edition is 270 to be shipped also at the same time, January 27 or between January and June of 27. Let me see. I want to see these pictures in a little bit better. Here we go. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like the poncho and the goggles. You guys let me know that you guys are heavier collectors of hot toys. Is that worth the, what is that, $35? See, I actually really like the way it looks with both blasters on hand. I mean, I like it. Again, don't get me wrong. I really, really like it. But is it worth the price difference for the goggles and the poncho? And then let me check out the collector's edition, which comes again with that base, man. I don't know. I don't like that base. So yeah, you're missing out on the poncho and the goggles if you just go for the collectors, but you are saving $35. Again, let me know. Let me know if you think that price is worth it. From for the special edition exclusive. Either way, don't get me wrong, you can't go wrong with this one. This one's very, very cool. I actually, when I saw this, I was like, dude, that is, I think this might be a pickup. I don't think I'll pre-order the last, what is it? The last two. Actually, I take it back. The only one I have pre-ordered is the Obi-Wan Kenobi in Mandalorian armor. That's the only one I pre-ordered in the last like 2 years. The other few hot toys, because I don't have many, that I do have been either from somebody here in the community selling. I won one, by the way, last year, and then the last one, oh, it was on sale. I remember now. That it was like discounted from this site, from Sideshow. So that's how I picked it up. So yeah, I don't normally pre-order hot toys. Again, I probably won't pre-order this one if I'm being honest. But I think at some point next year it will more than likely join the collection, because I really, really like the way this looks. And again, it just makes so much sense that they finally did it. But yeah, so that's the pre-order. Now let's check out. I wanted to see, do they have it here? Nope. I want to see, where is Savage Press. There he is. Okay. All right. So Sauvage Opress is expected to come out February, so next month or in March. So there you go. You only have to wait a couple months max. This one is really good, man. Like if you already have them all, I think you kind of need this one. So this one pre-ordering for 280, um, which you get all of this good stuff. Alternate head with the cut off horns. You get the spear, the lightsaber, the um, the whole arm, right, to replace it. So it definitely comes with a lot of accessories, I think. Yeah, this one looks really good. The colors on, just pop really, really awesome. So there it is. You only have to wait for a little bit. Again, this one is slated supposedly for to be shipping February or March. So next month or in 2 months. And you can still pre-order for 280 buckos. So there you go. Let me know who already has it on pre-order. Man, they got a lot of cool stuff, man. I could just stay on this site for a long time. But yeah, so pretty cool announcements. Like I said, I really like the Stormtrooper. They're calling it a TK Trooper, I guess, to differentiate a little bit, of course, from the original Stormtrooper. Chris saying, Hot Toys, they announced an animated Stormtroopers. Yes, which I kind of also like, but I don't know. That one's a little bit tougher to fit, I guess, because it does have the animated look to it. But I kind of like it because it does have the animated look to it. So I don't know. Oh yeah. So this was something that came out last week also, and um, one of the biggest splashes, honestly, like from CES that I saw this year. I'm sure everybody saw it, but I just want to cover real quick. So they announced this Smart Play. Um, Lego announced, sorry, their Smart Play, and so they're going to be adding all kinds of smarts to Lego. Um, and it's been, I gotta be honest with you, it's something that I don't know who was asking for it, but now that I see it, I'm like, dude, that is freaking cool. Um, so this is it's basically like an in build system. I don't know how you can say it, but it's gonna be debuting with Star Wars um sets, right? Lego Star Wars theme interactive game experience debuted. New Lego Smart Platform features more than 20 patent workflows within its technology. The Lego Smart Brick, powered by a custom-made chip measuring smaller than a standard Lego stud, developed and packed with technologies bringing life, including sensors, accelerometers, light sensing, and sound sensor, as well as miniature speaker driven by an onboard synthesizer, and much more. So, I mean, this thing is again, it's basically a Lego brick that has like a small computer, really, once you think about it. Um, it wirelessly charges, it's got sounds, it's got sensors. It'll basically know what you're building, what you're playing at. Um, yeah, man, I don't know. This thing is kind of cool. Of course, to me it makes perfect sense that they're doing it with Lego Star Wars sets, but obviously, that's going to expand, I think. But very, very cool. Again, this came out of the Consumer Electronics Show last week, and I gotta be honest with you, I feel like it was kind of a surprise it was a surprise for me, for sure. Like, again, I was not expecting to see Lego like revolutionize like this, but man, it's cool. Um, as many of you know, I'm obviously a Star Wars geek, but I am also a technology geek. I really enjoy things like this. Not Lego per se, because I'm not a patient man, but that's actually something that I want to talk to you guys about. I'm trying to change that, a little bit this year. So I actually got two small, not big, small Lego sets for Christmas. And I have another one that I picked up. It's one of the tiny ones, one of the mini of the simple ship ones. So I've been thinking that I kind of want to get together with you guys and go through the building process. And that way I will commit to actually doing it, because otherwise if I just leave them there, I'm never going to build them. Again, I'm not a patient man, so just be on the lookout later on for a couple of live streams where we're going to be building those Legos here on the channel. But yes, so what I'm trying to say is that this is very, very cool. It's mixing two of my loves again, Star Wars and technology, not Lego. I don't love Lego. I don't hate them. They're amazing at what they do. It's just for me personally, I'm not good at sitting down and following the process. But again, that's a me thing, not a Lego thing. So yeah, let me know who's picking up these sets. They're launching March 1st of this year, and so yeah, I think that in itself could be a collector's item, right? Like you could just pick up the set and be like, all right, I got the first set to feature their new smart brick, right? So that in itself could be a collecting item. But yes, again, let me know if you collect Legos and if you're excited for this um man, this new technology, this leap forward, honestly, on kind of like the interaction, right? Like for the Lego sets. So I think it's very, very interesting. And again, I kind of love that they chose Star Wars to be the first sets to have them. Let's see. Blackstone says seems really similar to the Super Mario Lego. Ultras haven't bought Legos in 7 years since they have no desire to get back into it. Some into other things. Not having enough room. Yeah, man. I hear you on that one. And let's be honest, like the cool ones are fairly expensive. I mean that Venator, it's amazing. Once it's built, I don't want to build it, but once it's built, it looks incredible. I saw it at the Lego store last year. So pretty, so pretty. Um, oh, Paulo says I have a Million Falcon Lego from 2015 still in the box, dude. That's the other thing. Like if you miss out on the big, sets, um, once they're out of the market, like out of circulation, they're out, and then their price just keeps rising and rising. I'm sure everybody saw the new Death Star, but the original Death Star, the previous one, is pretty pricey as it is. So yeah. Oh, also, I want to show you guys. I got a mail call a couple of days back. Let me show you this. I finally picked it up from Disney Store. Nonetheless, they finally had a coupon that brought it down to a good price. So I picked up these guys right here from the Black Series, Obi-Wan and a 212 clone. Of course, I had to have my main guy. Come on now. So Obi-Wan, based on his looks um, from the Clone Wars. And of course, this Black Series, so they go a little bit more for a realistic approach. And then we got a 212, obviously uh, the how do you call it? The battalion that was assigned to General Kenobi. So here we go. So yeah, there was a good coupon on the Disney Store online, and so I finally picked it up. I still need to pick up the Anakin and the 501st. Um, but I mean Obi-Wan, right? It had to be Obi-Wan, of course. So yeah, um, it's good that they updated this figure. I know that a lot of people really like this look. Um, I'll be 100% honest with y'all. I'm actually think I might open this one. I do like the 2-pack presentation for sure, and I like that they're paired, with their troopers. I think that's so smart, and they should have done this a long time ago. But I really like this Obi-Wan, so I might have to. Haven't decided to be honest, but I might have to, pop him out of the packaging. Also, Vintage Collection is doing something similar, a 2-pack that was announced a little while back. So make sure that you check that out too. I'm gonna buy at least a couple for sure. Yo, look who it is. We got Big John in the house. What's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. What a dude, Kenobi. What's going on, man? We're finally live streaming for the first time here of the year, and John and I are also working on a little Samsung, but more on that later. We need to, you know, what's that term? Um, dot the T's and cross the I's. So, we're working on it, but just know that something good is coming here pretty soon. The man collects. What is up, Chris? Happy New Year, brother. Saying hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Guys, if you thought I was doing okay with toy hunting, this guy right here, this guy pretty much blows every toy hunter out of the water. So if you're into toy hunting, and who isn't really, make sure that you are checking out The Man Collects here on YouTube. Here on YouTube, for those of you watching on the vertical, um, make sure that you are checking out his channel. Incredible toy hunter. Um, this man is a toy hunting machine. Yeah, I I aim to be a tenth of the hunter that he is. So make sure that you check him out. His videos are always awesome. He's always out there finding a lot of cool stuff. Ultra saying hi to Man Collects. Johnny, it's coming. We'll get there pretty soon. We'll be able to tell him what's up pretty soon, pretty soon. But yeah, guys, think that's about it, really. Once again, I want to say thank you to everybody here for joining tonight. If this was your first time watching, by the way, I appreciate you. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you come back. And I hope that you tell your friends, your mortal enemies, and your family about us. And, hopefully they can check us out as well. So, once again, thank you. Thank you for an amazing 2025. um it was a very, how can I say it, a very like polarized year. It was incredible experiences for me, and then we had some pretty rough patches there towards the end. um just like with, the universe, just like with the force, there does need to be balance, right? So, we had, like I said, we had some really good times there last year, and we had some not so great ones, okay? But overall, we're here. I'm grateful for all the experiences, and I'm grateful for you, Bunker Bunch, for always hanging out with me when we do a live stream. So thank you for showing up, for commenting, for hanging out, really. So more of that coming in this new year of 2026, which again, it just keeps sounding like so futuristic. Um, we got some good things for Star Wars coming up this year. I think for me, the top one is that we finally have a movie in theaters. Man, I'm so happy about that. And I hope that it's an amazing, success for the franchise. We kind of need it. Also, speaking of franchise, check your listings. There is an event going on right now in theaters where they are showing Gundam Wing Endless Waltz Special Edition in theaters. So if your town is showing it and you're a fan of Gundam, make sure that you check that out. I'm actually going tomorrow, which is the last day. Um, but I felt they did a horrible job at announcing it, at like promoting it. I found out through like a fan group on Instagram, not even like an advertisement from them. So anyway, so I just wanted to let you know, in case you are a fan of Gundam, they are showing Endless Waltz 30th anniversary, which means I am very old. But it's gonna be awesome to see it on the big screen. So make sure you check that out. Tickets are out on Fathom Events, I believe it is. Anyway, just Google Gundam Wing Endless Waltz in theaters, and that should pop up. So go check that out, because I really want them to do more stuff like that. Okay, I think that is going to do it for this first live stream of the year. Much success, much happiness, much health to all of y'all and your family. Take care of one another, love one another. I wish you that you meet all of your goals that you set out, this year. And once again, I thank you for all of the amazing support you showed for last year. And I hope that you stick around for this crazy ride that we're doing. So thank you again for hanging out. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Have an amazing weekend. And I will catch you on the next one. Love y'all. Take care.